What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at a Masters of the WWE Universe Grayskull Mania Battleground for the Superstars of Eternia. As you can see here, it includes Terror Claws Triple H and John Cena, the most unseeable man in the universe. My daughter picked this up for me off of Facebook Marketplace. It said new in box, but the box is in pretty rough shape. Because of its size, we got to go off tripod for a little bit. There is the side art, and then here is the back. Step through the energy ropes and into the ring of Grayskull, where the fate of WWE Eternia is decided. It's a no-holds-barred battle, and once the dust settles, the true champion will have the power. Pretty cool. Nice box art, very Motu looking. We're going to get this guy pulled out of the box and take a closer look. Alright, so here we have the ring pulled out of the box, and again, I've got to clear off the table. It's just taking up too much space. I can't actually fit my little table side tripod on here with the actual ring itself. So the plan is this ring is going to replace that ring back there. But we're probably going to go ahead and just rearrange the entire table. Today seems like a good day for that. So the next time that you see it, everything in the background here is probably going to be a little different. Some stuff might be gone. Some stuff might just be in a different place. But I just wanted to show it to you out of the box. All of the pieces are here, so that's really good. John Cena came with the axe and a battle shield. And then it looks like Triple H came with the Terror Claws. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the ropes assembled and strung across the ring. And then we're going to go ahead and take a closer look at the figures and their accessories. And then this is the sticker that did come to stick in the center of the ring. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to put that on there just yet. I might hold on to that for later. But just wanted to show you everything that came in the box, as well as the ringside steps that can fit on any side. They just kind of clip under the edge there. So again, really cool so far, liking it a lot. So let's go ahead and get this ring strung up and dive in closer on these figures. Alright, so here is the ring set up with the ropes. Really cool, and I wanted to get in, show you look at the sculpt. The ring poles even have the little skulls on them, all four, all the way around. And then we do have like a blue rope. Not super loose, not super tight. I feel like they're going to serve the purpose of what we need just perfect though. So now let's go ahead and get into these figures. Alright, so here we go with Mr. Hunter Herc Helmsley and John Cena. So at first look, they look really cool. I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing so far. These guys, I normally take these guys and kind of remove the Motu type pieces from them and kind of just make them into kind of a base regular figure. That's how I'm liking to display mine right now. That way they kind of mesh in with the WWE Superstar line. It just gives me more figures in that line. I feel like they fit that line better than they fit the Masters of the Universe line, if that makes any sense at all. So Triple H came with a little bit less, so we're going to go ahead and pull John Cena off to the side. And we're going to take a quick look at Triple H. And the first thing I can say is they nailed his head sculpt. These have been kind of hit and miss. A lot of them have been really good. Some of them have been really bad, and I just don't really feel like resemble the character nearly as much as they could or should. But this Triple H is perfect. I feel like this looks just like him. It captures the hairstyle. Even everything about this one just really fits well. As far as the Terror Claws, these things are huge. They look really cool on him, and I feel like they'll be cool kit bashing on another figure because, like I said, I'm not going to keep them on him. In order to take them off, they just clip onto the wrist right here, so you actually can just snap them on, and they'll be on there, and then just pull right off. So we're going to go ahead and pull those off. And now we basically will set these to the side. I believe those came from, I believe these are the Terror Claws from the Motu Classics line. So they are really big, especially when scaled down to the 5.5 inch figure. But they looked cool on there. They didn't look too big. I mean, they looked like Terror Claws. They looked terrifying. So really cool. I think they're awesome. And I'm happy that they included them in with the set. I'll definitely get some use out of those somewhere. So as far as articulation goes, we're going to go ahead and go over the articulation on Triple H, but let me get his arm pad up here real quick, because that's not supposed to be an elbow pad, I don't think. I believe it's supposed to be right there, just like the other one. Should those be up higher? Maybe those should be up higher, guys. In order to get them up higher, we're definitely going to have to heat them up if they are to go up higher, which I feel like they should, because they keep falling down, and just because they keep falling down makes me want to put them up higher. But I feel like they should be elbow pads. They're just not working out that way. So as far as Triple H's articulation, he can look to the left. He can look to the right. This hair on the side is soft, as you can see here. So it does allow for the head to turn back and forth either way that you want. So the arms are very stiff. Very stiff. So you can turn the arm all the way around. It will go down and it will go up. The more you do it, the more broken it's going to get. Not broken, broke in. So you just got to work it a little bit, and then it will become easier to pose. That one's already getting easier. Elbow will go straight. It does have a single jointed elbow up to almost 90 degrees. Wrist can spin all the way around. And then we do have a hinge joint at the wrist, which is really loose, actually. His arm keeps wanting to break off. So you want to be real careful adjusting their pegs at first, because you don't want to break them. On this side, pretty stiff as well, but it doesn't appear to be as stiff as that other side was. So yeah, this side's definitely a little stiffer. It wants to snap out every time that I go up, instead of this pin just rotating so that it can go up. So we're going to dunk that one in hot water. As far as the waist, it will turn all the way around. These guys do come apart at the waist, so you can pop and swap. Single jointed knees, which aren't going to get that great of a bend because of the knee pad. We're going to get up to about there. We got the standard black boots, unbranded, which I like that. A lot of times they put stuff on the boots. I like these boots just being straight black. I think they look good that way. So there's Triple H. Let's go ahead and just get him set down. And we'll bring in John Cena. Now, his accessories, he came with a little bit more stuff. He did come with the translucent shield and battle axe. As you'll notice here, it won't fit into his hand. He should have an open hand if he wants to fit with this shield. There's no way to actually, for me anyway, to get him to hold on to this shield and have it clip onto his wrist. It just doesn't work. So I just clip it onto his wrist, and that will do for now. This isn't going to stay with him anyway. I'm going to put this with a different He-Man figure. Like I said, he's going to be just kind of stripped down to a bare bones John Cena. So this will get used with someone else. So we've seen these before. They work really well if you have that open hand to hold on to it with. And then he just does come with the standard battle axe. It is just a translucent blue color. So really cool. We're going to go ahead and pop that out of his hand. I should have brought some water down here. So his joints are really stiff as well. This is an older set, guys. This set came out quite a while ago with the ring. So maybe some of the first characters that we got in the line. I'm not 100% sure which were the first to come out, but I know that the Grayskull ring was in the early parts of it, so if not the first figures, very close to the first figures, and they've been in the box for a long time and they are very stiff. So his arm, you saw it rotated out like it's supposed to. This one will do the same thing. So as it goes up, it rotates out, and that allows it to rotate all the way around. So other than that, I mean, his head does articulate the exact same, waist the same, everything's going to be the same on this guy. The only difference is he has shorts sculpted on him, and his knee pads are painted on. So we actually appear to get a little bit more articulation here out of John Cena's knee than the ones with the knee pads. Another kind of weird thing is that they do the boot cut, so I didn't show you on him. I apologize for that. So there is a swivel at the top of the boot there, and then the ankle will articulate as well. Now I messed with his foot and he's not wanting to stand. So John Cena's the same way, only that cut is right in the middle of his calf, so it is a little different looking, especially when you consider that the skin tone on his lower calf and ankle appears to be a little more pink than the skin on his upper calf here. So I don't know if that's just the light here, if it's showing up on the camera, but these are definitely just a hair different color than the top part, which is really weird. And that split there kind of looks funny anyway. But what are you going to do? John Cena has got to have his jorts on. But as far as articulation goes, he's going to be the exact same as Triple H. That face sculpt, really good. I mean, John Cena all day long. We know that's John Cena. You could hand that little head to about anybody in 2024, and they're going to know that that's John Cena's face. So he has become quite the phenom in the entertainment industry all around. So very recognizable guy. So yeah, that's it. As far as his armor goes, you can unhook it right here. It will slide over his head, and then it'd probably be easiest just to snap the body apart and pull that right off. And now we have John Cena looking like John Cena looks. What are their skin tones? No, Triple H is a little more pink as well. But I wanted to go ahead and get his shirt off because this is how we're going to be displaying him. I may or may not swap his arms out with someone else's arms. I have not decided yet, just to kind of get rid of this He-Man style double bracer. But how John Cena has the double armband, they put the double bracer on there, so it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it could just be double armbands on there for John Cena. But I did want to take this off and let you guys see him without the Never Give Up C-Nation battle harness. And like I showed you, it's real easy to put on and take off. To put it back on, you just would slide it back over his head. Then this little button will snap into place right here on his back, and you'll have his harness on. So yeah, didn't want to end the video without showing you shirtless Cena, because like I said, this is how he's going to be displayed with the tennis shoes, Triple H without the terror claws, and our ring over here on the right is getting a little full, so it was time to reimagine the setup anyway so that we can better fit all of these figures into the ring. And now I believe they're going to be going into the Motu ring. And we will save this ring over here for the larger figures, like the Legend, Elites, and stuff like that. We'll save the other ring for those. So it may still make an appearance every now and then. Just wanted to show you this new ring because it is kind of going to be taking over as more of a permanent fixture on the review table, and that one will be out of here. So again, that's the updates, and let's get to the final thoughts. Going to go ahead and plop him down. Thank you guys for checking out the review. It was a pretty awesome one. I'm happy to get a new ring, which is going to take the place of that ring, as I said. And the next time you see this stuff, it should be set up totally different. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, turn all the notifications on so you get alerted to all the upcoming videos. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Have a blessed day.